Well, I'll tell you what, Brent, on any other election day, I would be talking about the candidates and what they stand for. But tonight isn't about any other election, and it isn't even really about the candidates. Tonight is going to be devoted to the voters of Bridgeport, many of whom are heading to the polls as we speak right here behind me at the John Winthrop School, casting their vote. But what everyone will be waiting for at the end of the day is the absentee ballots, which are usually tallied last. During the primary in September, incumbent Mayor Joe Ganim was losing the in-person vote. But once the absentee votes were counted late at night, he pulled ahead by 251. Only problem is the Gomes campaign revealed video of Ganim supporters committing absentee ballot fraud. A judge says he found it shocking, ruled it in Gomes' favor, and threw out the results, ordering a new primary. But the judge didn't have the authority to cancel today's general election, so it goes on as scheduled. The question is, will it count? And right now, not even the Secretary of the State can answer that question. The Gomes campaign is encouraging voters to show up in person.
We remain focused, get in touch with every voter, texting, calling them, canvassing, and reassuring them that the first step was that the court rendered a decision to begin the healing process. Now it's up to us, the voter of Bridgeport, to show up on November 7th and cast that vote.
Challenger John Gomes is a businessman and used to work for the Ganim administration. He told me his priorities include education, economic development, public safety, and transparency in government. And once again, we are keeping a very close eye on those absentee ballots because the Gomes campaign is claiming that fraud is still occurring as we speak. At last check, there were 2,551 absentee ballots mailed to voters here in the city of Bridgeport. That's about half as many as were mailed out during the primary in September, but it is still far and away the most of any municipality in the state of Connecticut. We're live at Bridgeport, back here at Fox 61, Connecticut's news station, and now we want to send it over to my colleague, Jake Garcia, who's going to be covering the Joe Ganim campaign, incumbent Democratic mayor. Jake, how's it going over there?